What's up, guys? Welcome back, welcome to New. And in this video, we'll be reviewing this guy, who is the Batman Begins Dark Knight trilogy Batman action figure from Beast Kingdom. I found this at Walmart for like 37 bucks. So I decided to pick it up. So yeah. And I really don't regret it. It's a good posable action figure with a handful of accessories and interchangeable hands, as you will see in this review. Yeah, he's a overall great action figure. So, yeah, let's dive in, shall we? Before we look at Batman, and before we review the figure, let's move him to the side first. Let's look at the packaging. So, as you can see, it has a window out front. It's got the Batman logo with the Dark Knight trilogy, like wording right there. It's got Batman 2005, and then BAH118, Batman Begins. It's from Beast Kingdom in DC Comics. So, and here's the side of the box. It says the Batman with the Batman suit, and then it's Evil Fears the Night, 1/9 scale action figure, and then here's some product pics of it. So yeah, I don't know if you can see well. I can move it back. Here's some product pics, and then here's the other side of the box. Same thing, and then on top it's got the Dark Knight trilogy. So that's nice. And then inside you can see the handful of accessories and interchangeable hands. So yeah, I'll get these out of the packaging and then on the table so we can review it. Let's tackle the hands first. We got a pair of like grabbing hands for the grappling hook, which you'll see in a bit. It's detailed. I mean, as detailed as the gloves are in the movie. It's just a black with some. It's just a black glove with some like detailing, minute detailing. So, yeah, that's cool. And then we got a pair of trigger finger hands. So yeah, this is for the grappling hook. I don't know what these are for. So yeah, it's basically the same thing but trigger finger. And then yeah, and then finally we got a pair of relaxed hands for when Batman just doing nothing, and when you just want to pose and just holding nothing. And then on the figure there's a pair of fist hands that we'll get to. And then here we got the grappling gun. I wouldn't call it the grappling hook. It's more grappling gun because the gun shape. And then so yeah, it's got two bells going like this way, horizontal, and then there's another bell right there. It kind of reminds me of a double barrel shotgun, but if it's this size and if it's not longer, like a small double barrel shotgun, but in a pistol form. And then you get some black accents in the gold body Like the handguard is black, the pistol grip is black. You got some detailing right here. The pistol grip is black, as you can see. And then you got silver for the holes that the grappling gun, like the actual hook, comes out from. I don't know how this works, but I think these are storage for extra cables, and then the hook comes out from here, maybe? I don't know. I don't know how this works. I mean, maybe someone in the comments will be will be kind enough to let us know how this works, because I don't know how this works. My guess is that the actual hook comes out from here, and then the two supporting, like, invisible lines come from each hole, maybe? I don't know. But that's a goblin hook. So, yeah. And then here we got a sticky bomb. So, yeah. It's like, something from, like Arkham Asylum. It's from the Arkham. It looks like something out of the Arkham games. You see, it has a lot of pins, and then some detailing. I don't know if it's catching on the camera, but yeah, some detailing. And then finally, we got, let me see if I can get these off the table. There we go. We got two batarangs that he can hold, not very well, but yeah, he can hold. I haven't tried him holding this, but he can hold this not very well, but he can hold it well. So yeah, let me get all this cleared up. Let's bring out Batman, and then let's do the initial thoughts of this guy. So now let's look at the Batman figure. We'll be doing articulation and detailing at the same time, so we can get to the accessories and the hands faster. Like, I can show you how this guy poses faster. So, yeah, that's why we're doing it at the same time. So, yeah, let's start with the feet. So it's kind of detailed. You got the soles right here with the DC20 S26 in parentheses. So, yeah. And then you got ankle tilt, which can make him do the Michael Jackson lean. So, which is pretty cool. But he can't stand in that position. But if you want to make your Batman hit Michael Jackson moves, he can. On a side note, that Michael Jackson movie was awesome. You should see it if you haven't already. But anyway, back on the figure. You could, like, toe bend. Toe bend is like a toe bend. I don't know which position you need this in, but which pose you need this in, but it's a good pose. Let me get the cape out of the way. Also, we'll get to the cape later. It's kind of posable. Just saying. This is a very posable figure. There's just shins. It's very, like, neat. I mean, simple, but it looks good. And then here, the knee joint is, you can bend this that way, I mean, that's almost as far as you can bend it. Like a 45-degree angle. I don't know. I would say like couple more than 90. Like, yeah, maybe a 45-degree angle. And then you can bend it forward so you can't kick. That's too bad. And then you can do it with the other knee too. And then here's a double bend in the knee. So there's a double, like the knee locks into place. Like the knee shin locks into place. So then let's see if this knee shin doesn't want to lock into place. And then the thighs have like as Batman can do the splits. And then so yeah, Batman can do the splits. And then here's the forearms. And then this wrist can go 360. Forearms is a bit flimsy, I want to say. I mean, here you can rotate this out to 90. You can rotate this up like 180. Wait. 360. You can rotate this all the way back. I think 360 is that way, but I don't know. You can rotate it like all the way back. You can do the same for the other one. And then I don't think you got any butterfly joints, but yeah, sure. And then you got like an ab crunch here. Too bad the head doesn't move. That would be... is like sculpted in there, so that's a shame. But the cape is wide on the edges, not on the bottom, but like on the edges. Like here you can pose him however you want. Like this. You can have the darkness, like the cape flowing in the wind, or you can have the cape like surrounding him. So, yeah, you can have the cape surrounding him, or the cape flowing in the wind, or both. If you just do minute positions to the cape. So, yeah, that's the overview of the Batman. Now let's move on to hands and let's pose them up. What I mean for posing is that I'm not gonna actually pose them up. I mean, not like any like specific poses, but like I might do that in a short, like the Ghostface. Start comparing my figures to the Batman. Let's start with the NECA Ghostface. So as you can see, Batman is taller than Ghostface by, let's say, like a head. So if you want to see that Ghostface review, I can put it right about now in this corner, upper right hand corner. And then, so yeah, they look, I think this is a canonical height, I want to say, not the canonical height, but yeah, I mean, Batman's so much taller, but I don't think this is canonical, that Ghostface is just short. So, yeah. So yeah. Sorry about that. So next up we got Doc Brown. If And I also made a video on that, so I can link it up here right now in upper right hand corner. Here's what they look like together. Yeah. And then I was gonna get Marty McFly down here, but I decided to leave him up there because I didn't want to, pose him. And then this is so much easier to transport up and down. But yeah, so yeah, let me bring these figures back up, and then clean this up, and then I'll give you my final. So my final thoughts on this figure is that this guy is cool. This guy is super cool. He has a portable cape, which I don't have any. This is my first figure with a portable cape in my collection. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And yeah, I think you call it a wide cape, but yeah. So this is my first figure with a wide cape in my collection. Pretty stellar if you ask me. And then he has immense detailing. Like, I forgot to mention the likeness of Christian Bale is there. It's not really, I mean, it is somewhat like Christian, it's like Christian Bale. So, yeah, that's good. The likeness is there. The posability is there. I would give this a figure 10 out of 10. Posability, likeness, durability, weight to it is nice. And then the, too bad this thing keeps falling off. So yeah, I'll get it glued maybe, or I'll just leave it there for now. So, yeah. So yeah, as I was saying, okay, this is one way. So as I was saying, this figure is great, and then I'll probably just leave the shrink wrap there. I won't try to glue it. It might hinder the posability-ness of it. As I was saying, this guy has a lot of accessories. I mean, like 5, but there's hands to it, so yeah. And then, so yeah, this guy is a 10 out of 10 in my book. I don't know where to display him, yet, so I just left him in the box till review time, so yeah. Maybe I'll try to find a spot to display him, but yeah, so yeah, there will be more videos coming out soon. Now that I'm on summer break, there's more videos. I will be posting more consistently when I have a video idea. Yeah, but I have some things planned up that I'm cooking up right now. So, yeah, there will be no shortage of Lego Mateo videos this summer. So, yeah, stay tuned for all of those. And, yeah, I think that's it for this video. I'll catch you in the next one. Lego Mateo signing.